Welcome back to Brewing. We've got a good one today, hopefully. It's Scatter Signal from Bottle Logic Brewing.
Scatter signal.
Alright, so I don't know when this video is going to come out, Mary. But I've been saving this beer, and I figured this is a great one for you to try. Scatter Signal is an Imperial Mocha Stout.
Yes.
It is Imperial Stout aged in bourbon barrels and finished with coffee, cacao nibs, and marshmallows. This was brewed in 2020, so it is 2 years old at this point. And I'm going to try and get this out in November because the base beer for this is Bottle Logic's Dark Star November. Now, I don't know what order I'm going to put this out in. This might be first. It might be after we review the Dark Star Novembers that I have. But just keep that in mind because you will be tasting Dark Star November after you have this beer.
I think I've had...
We had it.
Yeah.
We had it for last January. Mm-hmm. We went to Big Bear. It was a nice beer. Put it on the snow. Mm-hmm. And that was a rye molasses stout. Mm-hmm. So very sweet. Mm-hmm. I mean, you probably can't remember at this point.
No, I remember we shared it with my brother.
Yeah, that one. Mm-hmm. I've had one bottle of this. I'm not going to say too much about it. I just remember my final thoughts on it. I don't remember how it tasted. The food pairings for this are Roth Case, Lamb Pot Pie, and Mocha Baked Alaska.
What the hell is Roth Case?
I don't know. They're just people. The cannibals over there at Bottle Logic.
I have to look that up. Sorry.
Go ahead. While you look that up, the director's notes are, let your plans be dark and impenetrable as night. Sun Tzu, The Art of War. As I said, batch number 1. Not my favorite label from them. I think the silver and black is just a little dark, dingy, and it looks almost kind of dirty. But I do miss the metallic label. I do love the metallic. It's got the nice Stealth Jet Fighter as the label here. Yeah. The alcohometer says what the alcohol percentage is, but I'm going to let Mary guess while she's looking up what the heck a Roth Case is. Any ideas on what you think the alcohol is for this?
Roth Case is cheese.
Oh, what type of cheese? Okay.
Again, they didn't say the how long they barrel aged it, so I'm thinking it's a little less than, I don't know, a year.
It's Bottle Logic.
You can barrel age it for 10 minutes and call it barrel aged.
Technically, I believe that's right.
It's an Imperial Stout though, but it's an Imperial Stout
aged in bourbon barrels and finished with coffee. However, this is from Dark Star November, which is a barrel-aged stout itself. Right. Rye barrel-aged, I believe.
So, yeah, that tells me that it's going to be a little bit more than a 12. Probably a 13. Maybe a 14. What about a... Just kidding.
All over the place.
I think it's going to be like a 13.82.
Oh wow! You remember they go to 2 decimal places.
I gotta be on top of my game. That's the only thing I do in this show.
Well, you've been on it. You've been on it in the time that you've been guessing.
I know, but am I get close on this one?
We'll see.
If I'm like super totally off, I'm gonna stop doing it.
13.82. We'll see what you think after we taste it.
Oh gosh.
So that's enough talking. Let's get to drinking. All right, this stout is 2 years old. Let's see what they got.
Thank you. Thank you. This bottle cap smells like dirt.
Good coffee tastes like dirt, right? That's how that works.
That's why you stopped drinking coffee. Because you think coffee tastes like dirt.
There you are. A little bit of carbonation in this here.
You know what tastes like dirt? Beets.
They put beets.
What the heck? I don't understand how every single first sniff to me smells like trash or like hot cabbage or something like that. Then
the first sniff to me was interesting. It was weird, but then afterwards I just get marshmallow.
What?
I get all marshmallow.
This smells like Coffee Week to me when we went to Coffee Week.
Oh wow!
Like all those beers smell differently.
If this was at Coffee Week. I don't think it was.
They smelled different, but overall they had coffee in them and they were stouts and they kind of, not that they started blending together, but I could tell that they all had coffee in them. And this smells like it would be during coffee week.
There's an earthy smell here. I'm not gonna lie, there is an earthy smell.
Okay, I'm not crazy,
No,
right?
I'm not crazy. There is an earthy smell here. Interesting.
Beets.
Interesting. Let's see.
Bear, beets, Battlestar Galactica.
Interesting.
Bottle Logic just hit it out of the park. Honestly. And this park is huge. Not a dog park.
This tastes how I remember it.
This is so good. You hate it? Do you hate it?
I don't hate it. No, don't get me wrong. I don't hate it. But I don't love it.
What's wrong with you? No, nothing's wrong with you.
It must be my fault, not the beers.
Nothing's wrong with you. I'm joking.
For me, I think it's the coffee. The type of coffee used here, maybe. It's not bad. You know, it's kind of, it's changing on me a little bit. I'm liking it a little bit more. I do prefer some of the other coffees they've used, like Mostra coffee, some of those Panama Geisha coffee beans, the expensive stuff. They don't specify what coffee they used here, so I'm not quite sure. But I can tell it's a little, maybe a little less on the quality side as far as the coffee goes. And then there's a nice marshmallow to sweeten it up, get rid of that bitterness you get there. Good, not my favorite.
Wow. I don't think we've ever been on quite different pages before.
You really like, that's good though. I wanted you to try this because I know you love coffee, and so I was really hoping that you would like it.
You know, it's so weird that I was talking to my friend Anna at work, who just quit, thanks. We were talking about coffee and when we started drinking coffee. I'm like, I don't remember. Maybe I was in college. I don't even really think I drank coffee in high school. And she said, what's the first coffee that you tried? It was probably like one of those white frappuccino bullshit things. I'm like, I think I had a mocha cappuccino, which is like, it's very sweet, but you can still taste the coffee in it. And I think this is exactly what that tastes like.
I think you're right.
It's sweet, but you can find the coffee and it's not too much. And this is how I like my coffee. I don't like the taste of coffee. I like the sweetener in my coffee.
Yeah, it's growing on me a little bit as we sip on it here. I think this bottle, after a couple years, tastes much better than the first bottle I had. Mary, let's talk about the alcohol percentage. You guessed, what was it? 13.82?
I guessed the right number. What was that?
Are you sticking with 13.82?
Yeah, because I can't, I mean, honestly, I can't tell if there's alcohol in here.
It's 2 years past when it was put in the bottle. The alcohol has mellowed. The barrel has mellowed.
So you're telling me that it's more?
I'm telling you the reason it's so smooth and we can't taste any of that alcohol, to me, it's because it's sat for 2 years.
So you're telling me that it's more?
I'm not saying...
Give me a hint! God!
13.82, you're going to go up or down from there? Or stay the same?
I think I feel like it has to be more than a normal Imperial Stout because...
Well, it's barrel aged, so it's going to be more, most likely.
Right, but the barrel aged, yes, and it's an Imperial Stout, but there's a base of the Red Star November, Dark Star November, that has already been aged.
Okay.
But, oh my gosh, I'm just remembering now, we've had beers that had a base that was barrel aged, and they're less. Oh no, I'm so confused. 13.82, yes.
This beer...
I'm not doing it anymore. What is it?
Is a 14.8% beer.
No, I can't. I'm out the game.
Percent higher than what you said.
I'm out the game.
It's Bottle Logic. You should know by now that Bottle Logic and the brewery both make their stouts at a much higher percentage than other people.
I'm out. I should have quit while I'm ahead.
It's good though. I mean, it does not taste like anywhere near a 14.8. I would probably guess if you gave this to me and didn't tell me it was Bottle Logic, maybe like a 12.5% beer.
Yeah.
You know, 12.8. Like, it doesn't drink anywhere like a beer above that.
You know what? I think I want to let this sit and heat up a little before I give it a rating.
All right. We're going to sip this a little while longer and then come back with our final thoughts. We're back. We sat. We sipped. Now we're ready to rate.
What are you going to rate it?
Me?
Yeah.
Honestly, it warmed up. It's tasty. If you like mocha, if you like marshmallow, you know, or just sweet coffee in general, and you like a good bourbon barrel aged stout, check out Scatter Signal if you can find it. I've seen it around still a little bit. I'm gonna give this a 4.5.
Why?
I enjoy it. It's good.
What's the problem?
I think, like I said, I'm missing the quality in the coffee in this beer a little bit here. The coffee taste is not the type of coffee that I want in my beer necessarily, or that I'm used to getting from them now. They use a lot of Mostra coffee now. They use a lot of the Panama Geisha coffee beans, which are more expensive, don't get me wrong. But you can tell the quality a little bit.
Okay. I accept that, I guess. I think I'm going to give it a 4.75.
So 0.25 higher than me? Just a little notch?
I mean,
So why not a 5? You love it so much more?
I think I agree with you a little teeny tiny bit, because when I sniffed it, I said it tasted like, it smelled like dirt. Like, I don't think that this coffee...
It's earthy.
It's obviously not Folgers coffee, but it's not the coffee that I'm used to from Bottle Logic, which is fine. Like, you gotta make a budget beer sometimes, you know? Like, you can't be making bangers all the time. But it's so good. It's the coffee that I want to drink in the morning. Sweet, but then also you know that you're getting your caffeine kick, and it tastes like coffee.
All right, well, there you go. If you want a good coffee beer, this will do it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to slam that bell icon so you can be notified when we upload new videos. And until then, we're the Brewers trying every beer around the world. One sip at a time.